so far?
Just mentally where they are. They communication with, like I said, yesterday I said it with Gary and Roscoe. They do a great job getting everyone lined up and holding people accountable. It's a next level as far as mentally being where they need to be. They hold the guys accountable. There's people behind them pushing them, so they have to keep working to get better. And I mean, Gary knows Lawson Holbert's right behind him, and if Gary doesn't bring it, Lawson will take a spot at nickel.
Making progress. We're young, we're inexperienced, but I tell you what, our new coach we have coaching the corners is very, very impressive. He's high energy, and he's very knowledgeable about that position, and he's done a great job with those guys. I see a huge difference with our technique, football IQ, and things like that. The corner spots, that's helped us a lot, but good so far. The leadership, I think it's the best it's been probably since Eddie Vincent's senior year. Guys are taking charge. They don't want to be 6-5 again. So they're kind of, I mean, I don't have to do a lot. Coach Nardo doesn't have to do a lot. Coach Lobo doesn't have to do a lot. Those guys are really kind of running the room on their own, which is nice. We don't live in the past much. We use it as a teaching tool, obviously, but those guys have in the back of their minds already. I overhear them talking about it from time to time and using that as fuel and motivation going into this year, but I don't talk about it. If we were 9-3, I wouldn't talk about it. 10-2, I wouldn't talk about it, so I'm going to do it 6-5. New year, new team.
We've just been grinding through the heat and stuff, but there's a lot of energy going around, and we need to keep that going as well. So yeah, there's a lot of young talent. Those guys are, still rough right now, but they got the talent. So if they keep working, they can definitely develop and learn the system. That's important too. Yeah, the vets, they're doing a good job as well. I mean, they're helping the younger guys as well learn, and there's not a lot of mistakes going on with the vets. So, well, last year we barely had any turnovers at all, so I'm expecting a lot of turnovers this upcoming season. Yeah.
It's a big accomplishment for me. It means a lot. Me being a guy who came in here out of high school and just coming up in a program, it means a lot to be voted captain by my teammates. So I mean, this program means a lot to me. So given that role and that leadership role, it just means a lot. I feel like practice is going very well. I feel like defensively we brought a lot of intensity, a lot of energy, and that's something we've lacked in the past. I definitely think we have a lot more leaders on this team now, and a lot of guys are willing to be leaders and willing to, call a guy out on something that he's not doing right and, correct him and just being good teammates. So practice is going well. Offense is still making plays. That's what they do, and we just continue to try to push each other every day. I mean, it's very beneficial. I mean, when you're going to get some of the best receivers in the conference every day in practice, iron sharpens iron, and eventually, you're gonna gain those extra steps. You're gonna be able to make those plays that you wouldn't necessarily be able to make when you're going against better receivers. So going against these good receivers, other teams have average receivers. You're able to make those plays. It's very big because communication is a big part of defense. So having that chemistry amongst each other and being able to feed off each other and being able, to make those quick adjustments definitely helps. So communication is key. And, having those veterans, but a lot of us are, guys who haven't necessarily gotten many reps, even though we've been on the team and in the program for a while. So being able to bring that hunger, still being hungry, still being able to want to compete and, play with that chip on your shoulder is definitely a plus too. I'm expecting us to have one of the best secondaries Emporia State's ever had. That's something I spoke to the group about after the first team meeting. And, in the past years since I've been here, we've always had, a middle tier or average secondary. And I think it's time for our secondary to be a key part of this defense, not just the linebackers and the defensive line who have always, we've always had great players in those cores. So I want our secondary to finally step up and take that role on,
Definitely, this is my opportunity. I've been waiting to have a bigger role, since I stepped on campus, and I feel like this is my year just to show what I'm capable of doing. Definitely, I feel like I got a real strong work ethic, so I feel like I've been ready to go, whenever. But now this is my time, to show what I can do. So, expectations are very high. We want to be number one in every category on defense. So we come out here every day in practice and strive to be that big defense.
It's been going good. We're putting in a lot of work. I feel like I've been pushing myself, and I feel like the team's been pushing themselves, so I feel like it's been going good. I feel like we have a young group, and we have some veterans also, but us just giving our communication and doing our best, and I feel like we are, I feel like we're doing good with the communication. That's what I'm trying to say. I felt the pressure, definitely being that I switched to corner. They moved me to corner from safety, so it's a change, but I know with the pressure of being a veteran, I just got to bring it and do the best I can. It's different. It's definitely a different dog out there, so it's a different competition. I'm excited. you know, it's all eyes on you. If you mess up, then everybody's gonna know. The best thing I like is we're just dogs. I mean, we have a hunger. We want to come out and finish every play to our best of our ability. Expectations, they're high. We just want to finish every play. I mean, we had some games, UCM and UCO, where we had the game and we lost it because we didn't finish. So expectations are definitely to finish and play to our best of our ability.
I mean, it's practice 6, body's starting to break down a little bit. So more importantly than anything is the mental. You know, when your body breaks down, your mind takes over, and your techniques will get you through. So that's what we're starting to realize and start to focus on. Man, I love our enthusiasm. I love our fire. I love our passion. We have some special players on this side of football and a lot of competition as well. And so the mix of that, every day we just increasingly get better and better. You can see it on film. It's honestly motivating. I wake up excited to see what's new, what walls can we break down today. You know, I wake up excited to come to practice to see this plant of a team grow. Assignment, responsibility, trust, and intensity. You know, our keys, we're really emotional on defense, so we have to find our medium ground of always keeping our edge, not getting too high, not getting too low. So we kind of have to find a medium ground and find our most efficient point and stay at it.